After the success of the Belgian tornado Dylan Teuns yesterday, the pack goes further north. The finish on the asphalt of Bardufoss airport should be spectacular, especially if the local Alexander Kristoff manages to handle his second stage that seems made for him well. But some of his rivals try to prevent this and form an early escape group. Amongst them the Frenchman Corbel from Team Fortuneo, the Belgian Kleis, 39th yesterday, and Bizigitov from Astana. The 6 escapees give it all, but the pack plays with them like a cat would play with a mouse. BMC sets the pace of the peloton, and 50 kilometers before arrival, the escape group has a lead of only 2.5 minutes. And when it comes to the final loops at Bardufoss airport, the sprinters team start the hunt, and 2 loops before the finish line, the lead of the escapees has fallen below 2 minutes. The escapees are reeled in shortly after, but then the Norwegian Truls Korthes tries his luck with a solo run 13 kilometers from arrival. However, the man from Astana seems to have misjudged the distance left and raises his arms, believing in victory too soon when 1 loop is still ahead of him. The unlucky local will be taken 6 kilometers from the finish line. It comes to a sprint final. Astana and Cofidis get in position, and in spite of a great resistance by Officiel, it's the European champion Alexander Kristoff who passes the line for a first stage win on this year's Arctic race. Alexander Kristoff seems to have got over his difficult Tour de France and rides to a 3rd success since the end of July. After winning the Prudential Ride London Surrey Classic and becoming European champion on the roads of Herning in Denmark, he wins in his home country and takes the first sprint finish on the Arctic race. After a great season start with 7 victories, Kristoff may very well be the man to beat over the last few months of 2017.
Yeah, we came here to Arctic to win a race, and yesterday I just missed out, and today again to win, keep a good run the last 2 weeks, and I think the team and the lead out did really well, even if we lost Sven due to technical problems. Reto did a really good job the last kilometer, and then Mikael just put me in the perfect position. It was almost impossible to lose from where I was sitting, so I'm really happy with the teamwork today.
After winning stage 1 at the last edition, Alexander Kristoff takes stage 2 this year, ahead of the Frenchman Hugo Hofstetter. Just like yesterday, the Italian Pasqualone finishes 3rd. No changes in the overall ranking. Dylan Teuns stays in the lead, followed by Andrea Pasqualone, who wins the rank due to bonus points. The stage win today allows Alexander Kristoff to take rank 3. Tomorrow, on Saturday, the longest stage of the Arctic race will be on the menu. 185 kilometers and the finish at the summit of the Finnvikdalen in the suburbs of Tromsø. It will most likely be the decisive stage of this 5th edition.